morning, darlings. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. It is Tuesday today and it's the first day of spring. Just went to Virgin for our PT session, which you guys saw, and now I have a grand total of 13 minutes to get ready. I've just got out of the shower and I've got a busy day ahead, so I'm not going to do a long intro because I really do have to get cracking. Literally need to leave the house at 10:30 and it's currently 10:18, so I'm going to call this segment 15 minutes to fabulous, although I have less than 15 minutes. So I've just got out of the shower. I've popped on my usual Liz Earl Repair Moisturiser, and then in my hair I've got my Way Smooth Hairspray. This is brilliant for detangling. And then in the ends I've popped in my Liz Earl Botanical Shine Nourishing Hair Oil. So that's everything I've done so far. I'm going to now whiz through the rest of my getting ready stages, briefly chatting through what I'm doing so that you can see how I genuinely get ready in a rush. So I like to use a wet brush. These are really good when you have wet hair. They're very gentle, so don't break the hairs, and also just amazing at detangling. Next, it's the Dyson hairdryer, Ultimate Speedy Hairdryer, and then this is actually a new brush that I've been loving using lately from a brand called T3. Very pretty and very effective. Okay, so my hair is about 50% dry. I'm going to let it air dry a little bit more while I start my makeup. I'm going to use the Bourjois Healthy Mix. I think this is a really nice one for spring because it's quite light, but it just feels like it's quite nourishing for the skin as well. It's got vitamins in there. It's also anti-fatigue, and to be honest, I just love how it looks on my skin. And then I'm going to use It Cosmetics double-ended foundation brush. Since getting this brush, I've actually not touched my beauty blender, and that is quite a big deal for me because I'm a huge fan of beauty blender. Look how instantly this foundation just makes my skin look so healthy. I find it also blends really, really well down my neck, for example, so I don't get any foundation lines. It just is great for these kind of speedy mornings. I'd say the coverage is medium, definitely gets rid of any redness, just gives me a really even complexion. It's got a really nice glow to it. I think it's a really good name, Healthy Mix, because it just feels like it makes my skin look healthy, which is great. And I'm also going to use the Healthy Mix Anti-Fatigue Concealer. There are loads of concealers that I really like at the moment. I really like the Bare Minerals one, but just thought I would go all out with the Bourjois this morning. I am actually going to use a beauty blender to blend in the concealer because I found it a bit quicker. Okay, setting down the base, this is the Estee Lauder Perfectionist Set and Highlight. Basically a powder. I'm going to use a fan brush, but it's also got a little section at the bottom which is more like a highlight, and I find it very natural. I think it keeps my skin looking like it's got a nice healthy glow, which is what we like at spring this time of year. But also just sets down any areas that could potentially get a bit shiny later in the day. My chin makeup always disappears, so I like to focus there, as does my under eye makeup. Use a little bit more of the highlight section. And then I'm going to add some bronze. I'm going to use Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess, and then this is a brush from Bare Minerals, which I love. So I tend to do the cheekbones because I can't highlight for my life, so I just use bronzer to have a bit of definition, and then I tend to go up to the hairline and then fill in the gaps. I'm going to use Dior for the brows. This is the Dior Show Brow Styler. I think this is the perfect shade and it's great for when you want to be really quick. Very far from perfect brows, but that is all we've got time for. Then I'm going to use Bare Minerals blusher. This is from their Gen Nude collection in the shade Beige for Days. Really nice, natural kind of everyday colour. Oh, I love that colour so much. It's almost like a brownie pink, so it really does look incredibly natural. Then I'm going to do some eyeshadow. In fact, I'm going to use This is a little pot from Dior. It looks like this, and I'm gonna use Zoeva brush, and it's just a lovely kind of, I'd say it's like a mushroomy taupe shade. Great for those days when you just want a little bit of colour. Benefit Bad Girl Bang. I am going to use my eyelash curlers. These ones I think are from Arborian. I've been filming for 12 minutes, that means, shit, it's 10:30. I need to leave now. Okay, I don't have any time left to do any more makeup, so I'm going to make sure my hair's dry, and then I need to get dressed. Okay, while I get dressed, steam pod on 180 degrees, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're changed. Hair is a little bit drier, although not 100% dry. Outfit is all Reese. Top is Reese from last year. Skirt is Reese from this year. And then I've got my Pandora necklace on because I have a Pandora event later. It's nice to wear the brand. Steam pod, I'm just gonna straighten with a slight flick on the end because I don't have time for anything else. I think that's gonna have to do for today. Last finishing touches. Perfume, I'm going to wear Flower Bomb Nectar. Love this. Fans of Flower Bomb, if you haven't tried this, it is divine. Lipstick, I'm just going to pop on Buxom lip liner. They're really like fat lip liners, so very quick to do. Lined my lips in that. This one is the shade Undercover, and then I'm just going to use a Guerlain lip balm, and then I will put on a lipstick just before I arrive at my meeting. The sun's coming out, so that is good enough reason for me to pop sunglasses on my head. In fact, I'm actually going to put my hair in a low bun until I get there, because then it will just give it a little bit of shape. And I hate walking around with my hair down, especially if I'm going on the tube. Sunglasses on. Time to unplug everything. Quick mist of La Mer The Mist. And then I'm just going to shove everything in my handbag. Spare battery, phone, laptop. Okay, I'm going to go. I'll see you later. Outfit of the day. Actually, it's all Reese. Reese top, little sleeves. And then I've got my floatiest skirt on.
Give us a twirl.
And then my little boots are from Dune. And then I've got a ring and
Oh wait, focus. There we go.
Ring and necklace from Pandora. So just had a lovely lunch with this darling lady.
Yay.
We're under the spotlight. Let's go somewhere a bit more flattering. We went to Il Tetto. Il Tetto?
It was great. We had pizza.
It was good. We had Italian, we had burrata for starter, and then pizzas.
Charcoal lemonade.
Yes, charcoal lemonade, which was actually really tasty. And it was absolutely delicious. So I'm gonna head to De Beers now because apparently my engagement ring has been resized and it is ready to be collected, which I'm very much looking forward to. I did make it to my morning meetings, although I was 10 minutes late, so I'll show you what I got from my meetings when I get home. And then it is off to somewhere in Marylebone for an event with Pandora. So I'll see you when I get to De Beers. Just nipped into De Beers and picked up my ring. It feels so good to have it back again, and I have not stopped staring at it. They've also cleaned it for me, so it's looking extra sparkly. So I'm so happy to be reunited with my beautiful ring. Basically, if you missed the video where I explained when I took it in, it had to be totally taken apart and basically rebuilt. They had to take all the diamonds out and put it in a whole new ring because it was more than 2 sizes different to my actual size, and because obviously De Beers are such masters at their art, they didn't want to do anything less than perfect. They didn't want to risk it not being absolutely perfect by just shortening it a little bit. So yeah, they've done an amazing job and it fits absolutely perfectly. In a taxi now, and it has turned into the most beautiful day, heading to Marylebone High Street for the event with Pandora. They are launching, or they've just launched, their new collection which is called Pandora Shine, and I'm actually working with Pandora a lot over the next coming weeks and months, so prepare to see lots of lovely new jewellery launches that I'll be wearing. So almost there now. I'm excited to see the collection.
I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. She's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. Can live without. Time after time after time, I'm wondering who is she to me. I'm gonna tell you right now, 'cause she's the one I'm thinking of. Hey, the only one I'm thinking of. Hey, she's everything I'm dreaming of. Hey, the one that I can live without. The one that I can live without.
Good morning, we meet again in my dressing room. Today is going to be far less of a rush because it's Wednesday and it is a working from home day today. I'm going to be filming some videos. So the last time I spoke to you I think was at the Pandora event. It was really good fun. We were just making cocktails, we were making espresso martinis and the F. Scott Fitzgerald cocktail, which was really good fun. Managed to not get blackberry sauce all over my outfit, which was definitely a bonus. And yeah, then headed home. So really lovely day yesterday. Cannot stop staring at my ring, so very pleased to have this back. I thought I would do another mini get ready with me, less rushed, because I have some lovely products that I want to try out with you. One of my meetings yesterday was with La Mer, and I very kindly have been given this incredible box set which is designed to highlight the fact that their moisturiser, which you guys know I love so much, is available in 5 different formulas. Obviously one size fits all does not really apply to moisturiser. We all have different skin types, different skin needs. And the original is a really rich moisturiser. It's almost like Sudocreme in consistency, obviously much better than Sudocreme, but very rich. You have to really rub your hands together, your fingers together, and apply it in a patting technique, which is not for everyone. Not everyone wants something that rich. And the thing that they've just released is their new Cool Gel Cream, which is this amazing looking product here, and gel creams are a lot lighter, so if your skin just doesn't want anything too heavy at this time of year especially, this could be a really lovely option. So I'm going to try this out this morning, but then they've also popped in little small sizes. I didn't even realise they had this many. I kind of thought it was just the one and then the mattifying one. This is called A Balanced Affair. The moisturising matte lotion balances shine, softens the look of pores. This is obviously just a little mini one, but this is one that Charlie really likes. For guys, it's really good. It's mattifying. If you have oily skin, again, fabulous for that. We have the moisturising soft cream, which is a little bit lighter than the original, but is still a soft cream, so you still get that lovely radiance, that lovely glow to your skin, and that amazing pampering feeling from using a La Mer product. Creme de la Mer moisturising cream. This is the original. I have been using this throughout the whole of winter and my skin just absolutely loves it. And then we have the moisturising soft lotion. I would say this is probably the lightest of the lot, although I haven't tried the gel cream yet, so maybe that'll be the new lightest. But this one is especially great for wearing under makeup. It sinks in really quickly. Great if you just need a light hit of moisturisation. So that is the 5 ways to love La Mer according to this box, the 5 different formulas of their amazing moisturiser. They were also telling me that they have this incredible pop-up coming soon in London. Not sure if I'm allowed to talk too much about it. If I am, I'll leave the information about it down below, because if you live in London, it's going to be insane, and it's free to go to, free to discover La Mer, and if you have always been quite intrigued about it but you've never wanted to make that first investment, then it's just a really good way of discovering the brand. So I thought I would mention that. So I'm going to try the new moisturising Cool Gel Cream this morning. Consistency wise already I can see that it's much lighter than the moisturising cream, the original, and that feels very cooling if you live in a hot country or if you're going on holiday. This would be lovely. I think actually the amount that I've applied is far too much. This is spreading really easily. I feel like my skin still feels really refreshed, but I don't feel like there's loads of product on my face, which is a very nice sensation. So all of the moisturisers in the La Mer range, including this one, have the La Mer Miracle Broth inside, which is an ingredient that they've spent many years developing. I think it's all based on the natural healing powers of seaweed, and it just basically helps the skin to renew itself. So I would say it leaves the skin feeling and looking balanced. Any inflammation, any areas of redness, which I've had on my nose and chin lately, just feel calmed, and overall just nice and healthy. I already feel like my skin has drunk in enough and is ready for makeup. So let's see, I might actually use, because I'm going to be filming today, I'm going to use something a little bit heavier. I might mix, actually while I'm using La Mer, I do love the Soft Fluid Longwear foundation, so I'm going to mix that, a real high street and high end. I'm going to mix it with my Rimmel Match Perfection because I really like the coverage of this, but it is quite heavy, so I'm going to lighten it up with some of the La Mer Soft Fluid. Not tried this combination before, but I imagine it'll be divine. The La Mer that I have is also a little bit dark for my skin at the moment, so this hopefully with the Rimmel will lighten it a little bit. And as yesterday, I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics brush, but I'm going to tie my hair up first. Similar to yesterday, I'm going to use my Bourjois Healthy Mix for my concealer next. This one I'm really liking at the moment, just a very creamy consistency. Just dot that on. This one also has vitamins in the formula, so nice and nourishing to my skin. My skin under my eyes is quite dehydrated, so this is a particularly good one. And same as yesterday, my Estee Lauder powder. Okay, next I'm going to try out another product that I got yesterday. This is the Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eye Colour in the shade Soft Peach, which is literally the most perfect, almost rose gold colour. I've spoken about these before. I've got a bronzy coloured one as well, and the formula of these is just divine. So I'm going to pop a little on with my finger and then blend with my brush. Super easy to apply. There's also a sparkly colour on the top, which is a little bit too much for what I'm going to use today, but if I was going out for a full day or if I was going out in the evening, then I would definitely add this sparkle on the top, and there's a little mirror in the lid. Love these. So I'm just going to finish with some blusher. Today I'm going to use the By Terry. This is the Compact Dual Light. Big fan of this one. It's a little bit more coloured than the Bare Minerals that I used yesterday, so good for filming. Doing some spring videos today, so I want some nice pink cheeks. Same mascara as yesterday. Okay, and I'm just going to pop some balm on my lips and then I'll put on lipstick later. And later I'm going to be using Spiced Honey from Tom Ford, which is a... Okay, so I just started to curl my hair. Forgot that I was going to film and show you. Using Steam Pod once again, and excitingly, L'Oreal have said that they are happy to give away a Steam Pod to one of you guys. So I'm going to leave all the information about a giveaway down in the comment section below. It's going to be a case of visiting one of my blog posts and filling out a rafflecopter. It's all very self-explanatory. But if you fancy winning a steam pod, then I'll leave the link down below. And this is how I curl my hair with them. Basically the same technique as any hair straighteners. Just grab a section and then twist at the end. And I find it gives a lovely, big, natural looking curl. Okay, so once all of the hair is curled, as usual, I'm going to finish off with some soft hairspray. This one from Way is my favourite. It doesn't make the hair go stiff, and it's just the perfect amount of hold and texture as well. I just filmed a Zara haul, and this is now what my bedroom looks like. Charlie just bought up all of my blogger mail, so I thought I would unbox this with you guys. Okay, so let's unbox some blogger mail, and also something that I've been working on, or finishing this morning, and I've been working on for, well, about a year. I've decided I'm actually going to launch tomorrow, so by the time this vlog goes live, you guys will probably know that I've launched my own Instagram / Lightroom presets, which basically means that you can download my presets. I'm selling them as a bundle. I will have a special offer on at the moment. It's like an early bird, so I'll leave all that information linked down below so you can save a little bit of money as my early bird customers. But basically I get so many questions on how I edit my Instagram photos, and actually all I do is apply a Lightroom preset on the computer. So I never bother with things like ViscoCam, I don't bother with like face tuning, anything like that. I just click one button, and these presets, which I have been building over the past year and a half maybe, I literally have now fine-tuned it. I have presets that I absolutely adore. I have one for travel, I have one for like lifestyle photos, and one for my fashion photos. I just click one button and that is my editing done. So I thought I would sell my presets because I do get so many questions about them, and a lot of people are wanting to up their Instagram game. So I'll leave all of that information linked down below. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more further into the video, but just a really brief overview. I have got 3 main presets. The blush preset, which is what I mostly use on my Instagram. I'll show you a before and after photo here so you can see what it looks like. And then I've also got my cappuccino presets, which is really good for lifestyle photos. Again, here's a before and after. And then my jet set presets, and these are the ones that I think will be the most popular. I'm selling them all together. It's just one bundle, there's no choices, you just get all of them, and they are amazing for travel photos. They just hugely, as you can see here, hugely with just one click change how a photo looks, turns it from a really ordinary photo into something totally Instagrammable. So if you want to up your photo game, then hopefully that will make it really, really easy for you. I also use these presets on videos. So if you saw my video that I did on Wednesday for Estee Lauder, that was all done with my cappuccino preset. I literally just drag the video files into Lightroom and then whack the preset on. It's so easy. You could even use them for like Instagram stories, or if you are a photographer yourself and you want to make your editing a lot easier, then you can use them for that. So I really hope you guys like them, and I'm so excited to see you using them. I do have a little hashtag, which is Fashion Mumblr Presets. Love it if you would use that hashtag when you use them on your Instagram, so I can see what fabulous photos you're taking and how you're editing them. And also, if you want me to feature them on my new Instagram page, which is at Fashion Mumblr Presets, again this will all be linked down below, then you can send me either to my personal Instagram account, or probably better if you send it to the Presets Instagram account. Send me your before and after photos, and I will feature my favourites on that Instagram account, as well as doing little shout outs on my personal one. So yeah, just so excited to see what everybody creates. By the time this video goes live, they'll have been up for sale for like 24 hours, so hopefully any bumps will have been smoothed out. But I'm just so excited to see how everyone reacts, and hopefully everybody absolutely loves them, because yeah, I have spent the past year pretty much perfecting my own presets, so it seems kind of mean not to share them, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to help you guys improve your Instagrams as well. Ramble aside, I am now going to get started with some vlogger mail unboxing. This first one, gosh, the address is practically worn off. I don't actually know who this is from. Let's have a little look. Aha, I think this could actually be some amazing new pieces from Coast. I was looking on their website the other day and they have so many beautiful pieces. I just love Coast so much. It's so my style. This is a pair of wide leg trousers, a lovely thick material so they're not going to be see-through, which I find is often a problem with wide leg trousers. Beautiful blush pink colour. This is a type of thing that is such a gorgeous, really basic piece for a spring wardrobe. Then we have a top. This is a Bardot style top. This is going to look so stunning on. It's got the smocking detail around the chest area and then a bit of smocking on the sleeves. And then you've got some embroidery and kind of like a, what would you call that? I don't know, like a plique lace detail. Another one that is going to look absolutely beautiful on holidays and in springtime. And then a beautiful blouse. Coast do the most gorgeous shirts. This one has got a beautiful waistband, like a belt of lace, and then it ties in the middle with a bow. That is going to look so, so gorgeous. Cannot wait to give these a try. Maybe I'll try them on later in the vlog for you guys. So that's a lovely delivery from Coast. This one, this logo looks like the Natural Collection from Boots logo. Don't know if I was expecting anything from them. Let's have a look. Just grab my scissors. Every time I look down and see my engagement ring, it just makes me so, so happy. Yesterday at the Pandora event, loads of the girls were just oohing and ahhing over it and saying how sparkly and how shiny it is. I honestly love it so much. Oh, so it's not Natural Collection, it's from the Organic Pharmacy. Let's see what they've popped in here. Self-tan! Oh my goodness, 100% natural DHA from sugar beet. That is intriguing. I'm very, very interested to give that a try. I hate the idea of covering my body in chemicals, but that's kind of what you have to do when you're fake tanning. It's not particularly good for you, but this is a, oh my god, scissors in hair. Let's put them away. This sounds fabulous, so I'm going to give that a go tonight. Stay tuned. I actually already opened this one because it came to the house instead of to Doddle, but I had a delivery from Pandora. I mentioned yesterday that I'm going to be working with them a lot over the next couple of months. They sent me this ring here, which is like a crown as part of their new Shine collection, and they sent me an actual crown, this gold fabric crown, which is amazing, and this little cushion, which is what the ring came on. So that was gorgeous. They said in the note that they were crowning us our new Pandora ambassadors, which is so sweet. Oh, this looks rather exciting. This is a huge box. It's come from a PR company, not a beauty brand or anything, so I'm not too sure what's inside. Oh my goodness, so this is full of P&G products. Charlie and I are working on a charity campaign for P&G and Marie Curie. Basically, Marie Curie is a charity that has always been really, really important to me. When my dad was in his last days with us, he had cancer. Marie Curie nurses came and they moved into our house and they helped care for him and they helped support us. So it's a charity that I've always really wanted to support, and P&G are working really closely with them again for another year. They're doing a campaign called Feel Super, where when you go into Superdrug and you buy some of these products, and you've got like Oral-B toothpaste, you've got Head and Shoulders, you've got Olay, Pantene, Gillette, I think Herbal Essences, so many brands that you would just buy anyway. When you buy these products within a certain time frame, I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I'll leave it on the screen now, then P&G will make a donation to Marie Curie. And also what Charlie and I are doing is we're doing some fun couples challenges to see who is going to be crowned the Feel Superstar. We're filming that tomorrow actually, so it's going to be like a fitness challenge, and P&G are going to be making donations for every challenge that we compete. So I'm going to be doing a whole vlog on that. But yeah, so if you need to stock up on any of your beauty essentials, then head to Superdrug and do it this month, while P&G will be making the donations to Marie Curie. So this is an amazing bundle of products that I will be using for that video. This next one is an order from Sweaty Betty, my favourite gym clothes. I could not resist this jumper. It says no pain, no champagne. I thought that was brilliant. Definitely some workout motivation right there. And then these leggings, let me show you these. I wanted some that was slightly thicker because it is still quite chilly and I do have to walk like 20 minutes to get to the gym. So these are slightly thicker, and then they have this zip detail on them. I just thought they would look absolutely gorgeous. I love this colour. I have a sports bra of a very similar colour, so they'll match. Full length leggings. Yeah, they've got the butt lifting technology in there as well. I just love Sweaty Betty so much. Literally only ever wear their clothes when I work out, so got some new pieces from them. don't know why I find that so funny, but it looks rather rude. Oh. Arizona. Dear Josie, delighted to enclose the first new fragrance, Arizona, from the designer duo Proenza Scula, available exclusively at Selfridges and Debenhams on the 1st of April. Ooh, so this is going to be the new fragrance. I have seen a lot about this on Instagram. Let's have a look if I can dig through all the soil. Okay, I just got back from emptying out all the soil, and now we have this beautiful box. It says Arizona Proenza Scula on the front. Ooh la la. We have this beautiful pouch, which is actually personalized. It's got JF embossed in the leather. That is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Ooh, now that is a beautiful looking bottle. Hopefully that's in focus. Let's see how this smells. I'm guessing because the gift was a cactus, it's probably got cactus flower scent to it. Oh my goodness. Ah, oh, that is gorgeous. That is really like very like natural smelling, but still super feminine. Really, really unusual. And finally, I do have a misguided order here. I've ordered a couple of bits and bobs. This first piece is a bodysuit, but it's like a white blouse. I did not know it was going to have shoulder pads in it. That's a little bit weird. But it's just a very plain white blouse, but then it tucks in at the bottom. It's got these little like knicker clip areas. It's open at the back, which again I wasn't quite expecting. But hopefully this could be quite a nice basic piece for the spring wardrobe. Then we have this pair of shoes, and these are kind of dupes for Valentino. They have got the studs on them. I've actually just ordered the Valentino versions of these, so I'll be really intrigued to see what they are, how they differ. These have obviously got like hexagonal studs as opposed to the more square ones that the Valentino ones have, but I thought they were a fantastic dupe, and I ordered the Valentino ones in gold. These are brown, so I'll wear them different outfits, so I thought they were brilliant. This is a faux suede skirt. I absolutely love pink suede skirts. However, having looked at it, it doesn't seem to be very good quality. Like, this has not been cut very well at all. The scallops are not really very even. I can literally see like where, I don't know if you can see that there. You can literally see where the seamstress's scissors have slipped and there's a bit of a rip in the fabric. So that's going to go back because the quality of that is not good. And then I'm not too sure if this is going to be too wintry for the time of year now, but I thought this coat was the most beautiful colour. Really nice for chillier spring mornings. You're not quite prepared to go back to your big thick winter coats that are in non-spring-like colours, but I thought this is a really nice way of transitioning your outerwear to spring. Very affordable, really gorgeous colour. Yeah, I will definitely try that on later, but for now I think I'm going to try to film another video because the lighting is still really, really good, so I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Good morning, darlings. It is Thursday morning. I've just got back from a really good PT session at the gym with Adam, and today is the day that I'm launching my Instagram presets. Really excited. I'm going to spend the morning just kind of tweaking things, finishing the page on my blog that they're going to be hosted at, making sure that all the downloads work, etc. And I thought I would take this opportunity to have a little Instagram chat here on my vlog. I've had a few questions in the past where people have asked me to do a video on editing Instagram photos, on tips on how to grow an Instagram following, and while I definitely don't feel like I have enough tips to do a whole video, I thought it'd be quite fun to do a little segment, if you will, in today's video. But first, coffee. My latest obsession is Gail's oat milk latte. It is literally the best. My personal trainer got me addicted to this, and now I have to have one every single day. Bit of an addiction. Okay, so Instagram tips. I would say that when people ask me for advice on Instagram, on how to grow your following, I always say the same thing, and that is that you have to give people a reason to follow you. I think that there are so many accounts out there right now, and everybody is quite selective as to what they want to see. We don't want to be bombarded with messages that we're not really that bothered about. So you have to give people a reason to want to follow your account. So basically you need to be offering something. Now what you are offering someone can vary hugely person to person, and this is obviously totally different for if you're a blogger or if you're not a blogger and you're just using Instagram to show off your life to friends and family. Totally different. If you are a blogger and you're trying to grow your Instagram, then I would say you need to just think about the audience and what they're getting from your page. So let's think of an example. For me, I would say, why do people follow my Instagram? I would think it's probably because my images are quite feminine, quite romantic, and I guess you could say quite like an aspirational look to them. And I'm also giving people fashion content, ideas on how to put outfits together. A lot of my images are shoppable, and I think I'm giving people just fashion inspiration. So that's, I think, why most people follow my Instagram account. If you have another reason, then let me know. But it doesn't have to be fashion. You could be giving people fitness inspiration. You could be giving people ideas on where to go out for dinner. You could be doing incredible inspirational travel imagery. In fact, I'm going to leave a few of my favorite Instagram accounts linked down below because there are so many incredible ones that I follow for so much inspo. So everyone that I follow, they've given me a reason to follow them. So definitely my first tip would be to think about what you're offering your audience. What are they going to get from following your page? I guess my second tip kind of evolves from that, and that's just to pick something that you're really passionate about and then keep on posting that kind of content to create more of a cohesive feed. So if you're posting about, I don't know, sausage dogs one day and then flowers the next day, I'm just kind of looking around the room for inspiration. If you're doing quotes another day and then you're doing fashion and then you're doing food, then it might not make sense, and people might arrive on your page, they might discover your account, and then they don't really understand what you're offering them, so they may not choose to follow. I think that if someone arrives on your page, whether they found you on the explore page or from a blogger that they follow, then they need to look at your page and instantly know what you are all about, know what your Instagram's about. Are they going to get fashion from you? Are they going to get fitness or beauty or amazing selfies and family photos? Whatever it is, I think it needs to be really obvious what your account is all about so that people instantly know whether or not they want to follow you. My third tip would be to make the most of your surroundings. Now, I know that it's sometimes really hard to get an Instagram photo every day, and definitely don't pressure yourself. It's not the end of the world if you don't post every day. Sometimes I go 3 or 4 days without posting. Really doesn't bother me that much. But if you are traveling somewhere really beautiful, if you're in a new city or in a lovely building, then it's really nice to make the most of your surroundings, and then that means you have a wide variation of content that you can show to your audience. One thing that I used to struggle with was keeping it cohesive. So if I was skiing one week and then on a beach the next week and then just in London the following week, I'd find it quite hard to make my Instagram quite consistent. And with that, I would say it's important to have a style of imagery that you always go back to. So that's kind of one reason why I really like using Lightroom presets, because no matter where my photo was taken, they always will have this whitewash kind of pinky blush vibe to them because I edit them all in the exact same way. So for example, on my Instagram right now, last week I was in the mountains skiing, and then I was in an amazing building, Headsall House, this stunning bridal suite. Then we've got photos out and about in London, and yes, all the photos aren't identical because you can't make the Alps and an alpine lodge look exactly the same as a bridal suite or the streets of London, but because they are all edited in the exact same way, it just makes them really cohesive, and I feel like you could stumble upon a picture and be like, that's very Josie, that just fits in my kind of theme, if you will. And of course with Lightroom presets, it doesn't have to always be the same one. You can just have all of your photos having a nice warm glow to them, or you could have a really desaturated, almost monochromatic look. That's the benefit of using a preset, is that any photo that you take, with just one click, it'll instantly make that photo appropriate to your style. Sorry about the lighting, I'm sat in the lounge and it's one of those days where the clouds are just coming and going. Oops, just had to change the battery, so sorry if I'm in a slightly different position. So before I talk a little bit more about my presets, I'm just going to very quickly go through equipment. I get asked this a lot, what do you take your photos on? 99.9% of my Instagram photos are taken on this. This is a Canon 5D Mark IV, and the reason that most of them are taken on this is that the majority of the images you see on my Instagram are taken for blog posts. So I have a fashion blog, fashionmumblr.com is my blog, and I create a lot of fashion content for that. So I create a lot of fashion imagery, a lot of outfit posts, and it's these photos that I then post on my Instagram, and I just don't find that phone photos are quite up to scratch for the quality of content that I want to be putting on my blog. So that's the reason that most of my photos are taken on this. However, the iPhone does take amazing photos, and a lot of people say that iPhone photos get the best engagement on Instagram. It's all to do with the elusive algorithm, which I personally don't even think exists. But having said that, over the past couple of months, my two most liked photos, aside from our engagement photo, were taken on the iPhone. So maybe there is some method to this madness, I don't know, but the iPhone does take amazing photos, and then when I do take photos on my iPhone, I'll then airdrop them to my computer, apply my Lightroom preset, and then publish them. So these are basically the only two things that I use to take my Instagram photos. Once I've taken the photo, I'll airdrop it over to my computer to edit it, and the editing process is super easy. I don't use a load of apps on my phone. I just do one click in Lightroom, maybe adjust the exposure or the temperature a little bit, but not too much, and then airdrop it back to my phone ready to post. Oh, actually, I do have one more tip, and that is when you are asking someone else to take your photo. Obviously, you don't always need someone to take your photo. A lot of people love to do like from above, like really cool leg photos or selfies. Most of my photos, 99.9% of them, are taken by someone else, and my best tip would be, well, obviously have a lot of patience with the person taking your photo, especially if you are a perfectionist and you really want to get the perfect shot. Just being kind, being grateful is going to get you a long way when it comes to the person taking the photos really enjoying taking them. I used to find with Charlie, if I wasn't like super thankful, or if I was rushing him and I was just getting angry if he didn't get the shot, then we would just never get the shot. Whereas if you realistically explain, oh, by the way, this might take like a couple of minutes because I'm quite particular about my Instagram, if you say that to someone before they start taking your photos, they'll be a lot more understanding. And what I also find quite helpful is sometimes, say there's like a perfect landscape and I've got a vision in my head of exactly how it wants to look, I will take the photo without me in it and then say, can you recreate this exact shot? And I'll almost like, this sounds really patronizing, but I'll almost like position the camera and I'll say, okay, this is the shot that I would really love to get. This is where I was holding the camera to get it, and then I've already done all the settings, the exposure is perfect, the lighting is perfect, even at the angle, and then all I have to do is go and stand in the shot, twiddle around, and the photographer slash friend slash boyfriend slash mum is just stood there clicking away. That, I would say, is a really good tip for getting the perfect shot. Oh, and a little bit of kind of blogger Instagram etiquette. The lines are a little bit blurred when it comes to a photographer or a boyfriend or your mum, but I would always say, if another blogger takes your photo and you are doing, and they have been doing you a favor by doing so, so you're not like paying them, then it is just kind of Instagram etiquette to credit that person. Every little helps, like every tag helps. It's not doing you any harm by tagging your friend or fellow blogger that took it. So if you're at a blogger event or on a press trip or something and another blogger takes your photo, then it's nice to just say thank you by crediting them in the caption. So a little bit of Instagram etiquette as well. Okie dokie, so now I'm going to move on to my Lightroom presets. So I'm very excited to be launching them. At the moment it's 10 AM. I'm going to be launching them at midday. I think I'm going to do a little announcement on Instagram stories. But basically, on my Instagram, I have been tweaking. I've been using Lightroom for about 2 years now. I find it super easy. I downloaded the Adobe Creative Suite, which means I pay around £10 a month, and I have Lightroom, I have Photoshop, and I have InDesign, but I only use Lightroom. And it used to take me forever to edit all my photos. I knew in my head what I wanted my photos to look like, but I was finding that I was having to edit every photo individually. And then when I discovered presets, I was like, oh my god, this is going to save me a million hours. Basically, a preset is a filter. You can save it on your laptop. Once you have edited a photo to absolute perfection, you can save the preset and then copy and paste that preset across all of your photos. So as you can imagine, for blog posts and Instagram editing, it saves you so much time. On my personal Instagram, as I mentioned, I like my photos to be really light and airy and quite pink, and I have developed a preset which I call my blush preset. And within the blush preset, I've got airy, bright and moody, depending on the lighting, depending on how I want the photo to look. So for the preset pack that I'm selling, I've decided to let you guys in on my personal Instagram preset, the blush one, of which you'll get those 3 variations. And then I also have a preset called Jet Set, which is the one that I use when I'm traveling. This takes your travel photos to the next level. I'll insert an example here. So this is a photo that we took just on the camera. I don't think he was even posing on the beach when we went to the Maldives this time last year actually. And that's just kind of like, it's a nice photo because it was taken in the Maldives, but it's nothing special. Whereas when you apply my Jet Set preset, it turns into this, which takes a very plain photo into a really, really nice photo, and it's just so easy to do. If you are a blogger and you want to just take your travel blog post to the next level, you can just copy and paste this preset all over your photos. So the Jet Set preset also has the 3 variations, airy, bright and moody. You can play around with all of them, they're not set in stone. Once you apply a preset, you can increase the exposure or increase the contrast, decrease the saturation to make it very much your own thing, and then you can also save those settings so you have your own edit of my presets. And then the third one is called the cappuccino preset. Sometimes I like to use this one on more lifestyle posts. I actually use it on videos on my YouTube channel as well. If you saw the video I published on Wednesday a couple of days ago, it was in collaboration with Estee Lauder. I wanted it to have quite like a rustic sepia feel to it, so I actually applied my cappuccino preset to the entire video. So that's something else you can do. If you use iMovie or Final Cut and you just want to add some beautiful colour to your videos, that is a kind of cheats way of doing it. So easy. So the cappuccino preset, again, there are the 3 different variations of it. Just desaturates, brings out the really rich dark tones. It's great for flat lays, it's great for beauty photos, so many different things. So with the preset bundle that I have created, I'm going to be selling 9 presets in total. So you get 3 blush, 3 Jet Set and 3 cappuccino. And hopefully they'll work for loads of different styles of Instagram, and I'm just so excited to see what everybody creates with these presets. And then I'm also going to be doing a giveaway. As I mentioned earlier in the vlog, I have a L'Oreal Steam Pod to give away. So the first prize is going to be the Steam Pod and a bundle of my presets, and then 4 runner-up prizes are going to be just the presets. All the information on how to enter is going to be in a post down below. There's a little like raffle copter, but for bonus points you can screenshot some before and afters of my Fashion Mumblr presets, tagging at Fashion Mumblr presets in your Instagram stories and at Josie LDN so that I can see them. Just screenshots of before and after. I'll also do a tweet, so in case you missed the stories, the images, the before and after will be there. That is how you can get some bonus points to enter. So good luck. I'm excited to choose a winner in the next couple of days. I will probably announce the winner on Wednesday next week. So what will that be? Wednesday the 28th of April is when I will announce the winner. So I have rambled on for 13 minutes. I'm gonna get dressed and start packing for Austria, but I don't think I'm doing anything else very exciting for the rest of the day, so perhaps I'm gonna end this vlog here. But I hope you've enjoyed coming along with me this week. Next vlog will be, I think I'm gonna do kind of like a vlog lookbook while we're in Austria. We're going to Vienna to see Andrea Bocelli for my mum's birthday, so really looking forward to that. Hopefully it's going to be, I've heard amazing things about Vienna. If you guys have got any tips, let me know, because when this goes live we'll only just be arriving, so any Vienna tips would be much appreciated. We need somewhere lovely to go for dinner and any nice breakfast places, so let me know. Hopefully it'll be nice and sunny like it is today. I am rambling, so I'm going to finish this vlog. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please let me know in the comments what you think about the presets, if you're excited to try them, and don't forget to tag me and at Fashion Mumblr presets on Instagram if you use them, or if you decide to use them on any blog posts or videos, please leave the links to your amazing content down below, because it's just going to be amazing seeing them being used by lots of people. So yes, that's all from me. Have a fabulous day, weekend, and I will see you very, very soon in my next one. Bye!